Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you 15 amazing mods for Forge Minecraft version 1.20 and 1.19.2. Let's head into the video. The first mod on our list is Monsters and Mushrooms, and this mod brings new fantasy themed armors, weapons and mobs to Minecraft. Some of the equipment has a direct connection to normal Minecraft content like a warden, mushroom or ant armor, but some is also completely new. Each armor set has a unique set bonus, and the weapons are animated. The 5 new mobs look also pretty cool and fit the mod's overall theme. However, I'd say they are just a small additional feature, because the main focus of this mod lies on the great armors. I think the equipment looks really cool, the models are well made, and I still feel like they fit into Minecraft's normal visuals. The weapons included can cast spells, like exploding projectiles, heal spells, teleportation spells, lingering clouds of poison, and so on. If you are looking for a fantasy-styled mod with new armors and weapons, this is definitely worth a look. Stratospherical Expansion is a mod that completely overhauls the overworld generation to turn it into a world composed of islands in the sky. The terrain is completely changed, and the vanilla biomes are reimagined and often mixed with one another. Overall, the mod will provide you with a new and refreshing scenery that is a pretty cool change to the known vanilla world generation, allowing for completely different buildings. However, it is also much more difficult to navigate through this dimension, because there are significant differences in the height of the places, of course. Still, I can already imagine amazing builds with many bridges and islands connected with each other. And also, overall exploring this new terrain is really fun. You don't have the normal caves anymore, but everything is a bit more blended with each other, and they are basically like different levels in the terrain, from the brighter upper world to the darker places below the upper islands. Our third mod is Xannosz Minecarts, and this mod will extend Minecraft's content surrounding minecarts to make them more useful. There are a few new blocks like crossroad rails or track ends for your rails, but the most important part of this mod are the 2 new minecart engines, which will let you control your minecarts more easily and will allow you to travel faster without your minecarts using a bunch of powered rails. You can place down one of the locomotives and connect them to one or multiple minecarts. Then you just need to enter materials to the steam locomotive or load up the electric locomotive using powered rails. And you can travel easily around in a speed you choose yourself. Furthermore, you can activate lights, use the train whistle, and decide whether redstone signal sending should be activated. Overall, I really like this mod, because it is survivor friendly, easy to use and to understand compared to many other train mods. And it is not too overpowered, because you still need some resources to power your locomotives. You can control the trains via the interface or with keybinds. Definitely a cool mod. Let's move on to Celestisynth, and this might be the craziest Minecraft combat mod I have ever seen. The mod adds different new structures to the game, in which you can mine rare new materials that can be used to craft powerful weapons, that will basically turn you into someone with superpowers. The mod actually reminds me of Demon Slayer. With the new weapons included, you can not only fight normally, but also cast new special abilities to defeat single opponents or large groups of hostile mobs. What I especially love about the attacks are the incredible animations of your character model, but also of the slashes from the sword, for example. Every weapon has its own characteristics with completely different attack patterns and combat styles. For example, the Breeze Breaker lets you jump through the sky and slash targets with cool turn animations. The Solaris weapon lets you go full berserk mode and basically attack everything around you in a matter of seconds. Other weapons will create shields, cause eruptions on the ground, and more. Overall, this mod is really fun to play around with, and it is one of the most unique mods I have ever played. However, I'm a bit unsure about how well it is suited for a normal survival gameplay, because some of the weapons are extremely strong, and when you activate some of the attacks, well, you don't really have control anymore. Still, I definitely recommend for you to check this mod out. The next mod on our list is Marble's Arsenal, and this mod adds modern armors and equipment like tools and weaponry to Minecraft. It is perfect for modern mod packs and apocalyptic scenarios, especially if you are looking for military or police-like equipment or hazard suits. Overall, I have to say that the armors look pretty great, and although they are more detailed than vanilla equipment, I still think that they fit pretty well into normal Minecraft in terms of visuals. All of the equipment can be crafted, of course, so the mod can be used in survival mode. And yeah, there isn't much more to say about this mod. If you like the models you are seeing here, I recommend you take a look at the mod. For modern apocalyptic mod packs, it is a pretty good choice. Iron Spells in Spellbooks is a mod that has been recommended to me 100 times by all of you, and it is finally time for me to introduce it in one of my videos. It is a magic mod that is inspired by classic RPG games and aims to introduce spellcasting to Minecraft. There is a focus on the natural progression by fighting wizards, raiding structures, and collecting resources in order to slowly get stronger. There are over 60 unique spells, many items, structures, mobs and more. And I have to say, at first I was skeptical, because before playing the mod I thought it is too complicated and not really useful when playing a normal survival game. However, when I tried out the mod, I was completely stunned by the quality of it. There is a balanced spellcasting system with limited mana that takes time to regenerate, and the spells themselves are incredibly creative, amazingly animated, and overall so much fun to play around with. Even though there are more than 60 spells, each one is just super interesting to try out and will provide you with many benefits in combat. The structures also look great, and the overall implementation in Minecraft is well thought out. Unfortunately, I can't go more in detail, but I might do a full review of the mod in the future. Definitely worth checking out if you're interested in fantasy or spellcasting mods. Up next we have a mod called Paragliders. And this is a quite simple mod that just adds a few new paragliders from the Zelda games to Minecraft. This transportation tool can be crafted using leather and sticks and is especially useful if you're considering to settle in high altitudes or if you want to travel over long distances. Steering the paraglider is really easy, and overall the mod fits pretty well into vanilla Minecraft and provides a cool early game transportation method. Besides the paraglider, the mod also adds some additional blocks, like heart containers and stamina vessels, which can be used to extend your hearts and stamina wheel, which will slowly decline when using a paraglider. For our next mod we have Wooden Tools a Dump. This mod will change your early game when starting a new Minecraft world, by making it more realistic and difficult. Now you won't be able to break wood by hand, so when you start a new world, it is more tricky to build new tools, because you will need to obtain sticks and flint for that. Afterwards you can craft a first flint tool to obtain some wood, but because wooden tools are removed by the mod, you need to build flint weapons, kill a creeper with them and then blow up some stone to receive cobblestone. And after you obtained cobblestone, you can resume the game as you always do. So it just turns the early game into a more difficult and maybe exciting phase compared to just running to a tree, getting some wood and basically obtaining full stone or iron equipment 2 seconds later. Atmospheric is a pretty popular world generation mod that will add some biomes to your Minecraft world. There are currently 2 sets of biomes, rainforests and dunes, both of which have many sub-variants to be found. Because the mod only adds 2 biomes, it is pretty limited in terms of content. However, the 2 biomes themselves are really well made. They look interesting, unique and fit perfectly into the existing Minecraft world. So in case you're looking for a well-made biome mod in Minecraft that is focused on realistic biomes and doesn't veer off too much from vanilla Minecraft, then this one might be worth a look. Critters and Cryptids adds a large variety of new fantasy creatures alongside with cryptids from real life to Minecraft. All of the mobs included are pretty much made in a style that is similar to most fantasy mods. The models are quite unique, with many mobs from different biomes with different styles and sizes. I like about this mod that every mob included has its own characteristics when it comes to taming and behavior towards other mobs or the player, as some of them are hostile, have special uses, or will attack other mobs like zombies for example. And yeah, that is all to say about this mod. If you like the mob models you are seeing here, and if you are looking for some fantasy mobs in your Minecraft world, check this mod out. Next we have a mod called Copperative, and this mod enhances and expands the uses of copper in Minecraft by replacing many redstone blocks like droppers, dispensers or observers with new copper variants. That way copper is more useful, because you need it to craft more items. Furthermore, the mod changes some basic features of copper that allow you to be more flexible when it comes to oxidizing copper. And the mod also adds some completely new items like a headlight, which is basically a new type of lamp activated by redstone, and a new toggler block, which is pretty amazing. The redstone experts of you might be familiar with a flip-flop switch, and this new block is that in block form, which is extremely useful for secret entrances for example that are activated with a button. A cool mod. Neapolitan is a mod focused on Neapolitan food that can be crafted using new materials you will be able to find throughout your world. So the mod wants to involve world exploring, rather than purely including crafting recipes for new food items. It also adds some new types of plants, and even new mobs that are pretty well made. Overall, the mod is pretty limited in the content it adds to the game, because except for the food items you can craft, there are just some new building blocks and plants, as well as monkeys. Still, the mod is well made and a pretty cool small addition to the game. Difficult Raids is a mod that does exactly what it says. It will increase the difficulty of raids in Minecraft, by not only enhancing existing pillagers, but also adding completely new ones. The mod adds new difficulty levels for pillager raids to the game, and as you beat raids, the difficulty of them will increase. At first, you will mostly face standard illagers with upgraded equipment, but as time goes on, you will meet extremely strong opponents, and their numbers will increase up to a point at which it is almost impossible to defeat illagers, as they come as a whole army of opponents. There are tank illagers, extremely fast assassins, illusioners, conductor villagers, necromancers, frost mages, and even boss-like mobs. So if you're looking for a real challenge, this mod will give you that. Advent of Ascension is basically a huge mod pack packaged as a mod. It adds over 20 new dimensions, 35 bosses, 500 new creatures, different abilities, rewards, materials, and of course weapons and armors to the game. So yeah, this mod is huge and will basically provide you with unlimited content and stuff to build and explore. Of course, it is not a vanilla style mod. There are many guns, wands, and further fantasy or sci-fi like weapons. The mod is available for 1.20, but if you're planning to play it, I would recommend using a lower Minecraft version, because the newer versions lag behind in the development and don't have all of the content available, especially regarding the dimensions. The last mod on our list is Fungal Infection Spore, and this is a mod I already showcased a while back, so I will keep this section pretty brief. It is a new zombie-themed Minecraft mod that adds a completely new type of spore-based zombie virus to the game. There are many different types of zombies, and they are connected by a hive mind. They also come in all kinds of variants, from small and weak ones to massive boss-like zombies that are basically dozens of zombies merged together. The mod has recently been updated with a lot of new content being introduced, so definitely worth taking a look. Especially the mob models look really amazing. This is it for this video. You can find the links to all of the mods in the description below. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more videos like this in the future, feel free to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.